Hi. Okay, I wanted to make a video. I hope that light isn't in the way, but it's gonna have to stay on because if I turn it off, you won't be able to see me. Okay, so something really important that I wanted to talk about. I've had huge, and my ears are ringing, so yes, I've got to get this message out, okay? So I wrote a little bit of it down because I'm not the best at remembering everything that Spirit puts through, but super important. So here we go. Well, let's see what we start with. Okay, so it's very important. It's about energy. It's about God and the devil, basically. So, ooh, do. All right, so this is just some channeled information, okay, guys, that came through. So, and it's actually for all the people that understand energy and are working with energy and are helping people with energy and helping to uplift humanity with energy. Okay, so this message is significantly important. Okay, so I'm going to try and get it out the best I can for you guys, okay? So, okay, the message was, everything carries a vibrational frequency. Everything. Be it by colour, shape, form, okay? Human beings' perspectives, human beings perceive everything by vibration and frequency. So our perception comes from the frequencies that we pick up. Okay, using our seven senses, our seven main senses, which are eyes, ears, nose, mouth, touch, our innate ability to, like our instinct, and our aura also, because our environmental space, we emit energy just off us, so if anyone comes into our personal space we can feel that. Okay, so that's actually also a sense. Ooh, he's very clever, Spirit. Listen to this. So, and also the sixth sense, because we've been taught mainly about our five senses, haven't we? So just the basic seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touch. But the thing is, we haven't really learnt too much about. We know a little bit about the sixth sense, which is our intuition, but we don't know a lot about it, and we also don't really concentrate too much on our external vibrational sense that can pick up just externally. Okay, so and then we got ones that like people like us, energy people, or people that are evolving and being enlightened to knowledge. That's all it is. You actually can start to access higher senses as well, which can connect you to the ethers, which is where all the information, like, it's just kind of like a big computer brain up there, and there's just all these millions and millions and millions of people just talking, and you can just you can go up into that, or you can actually just draw in energetic information. You can actually have ancestors and spirit guides that are actually can communicate information, like telepathy, to us. That's how we receive downloads. A lot of people with their spiritual gifts and whatnot, a lot of it is through telepathy, which is an energetic transfer. Okay, so, and you see, this is something I think people need to understand too. You need to be of light to be able to connect. Okay, so the lighter you are, the happier, the higher your vibration, the healthier. Like whatever food you eat good food, you've hydrated, you sleep well, you talk well, you're around people, other people that talk well, you connect to nature, all those types of things. Like, these are usually the type of people that ascend because they are of a higher vibration, which makes it a lot easier to connect to the higher realms. Okay, because as it is here, we're connected to Earth with the gravity pulling us down. Okay, so let's get back to what I was channel what I had channeled, because it's something here. It's very significant. It has to come out. So here it is. Okay. So don't mind me squinting. I can't even find my glasses, and I'm blind as a bat. So bear with me. Okay. So yeah, we pick up on frequencies using our senses. Our brain then retains that information, that signal, and it converts that signal then into action and emotion. So having that signal, we pick up signals. So just say someone says, I'll just say, for example, you hear a baby cry. Straight away, you go, oh, that's the baby crying. And then your action will be to get up and go to the baby, and your emotion would be dependent on what's happened before that. So if your child has just woken up 20 times, you're probably going to go, ah, they're awake again. If they've been asleep for ages and you're waiting for them to get up, it would be like, oh, the baby's awake. And, you know, excited, go and run in. So there's a connection between the information that we pick up and retain to how we actually turn our what we've actually picked up into an emotion and to a response in emotion and action. Action and emotion. Okay, it's basically what I'm trying to say. Oh, I get so confused. Okay, so bear with me. All right. So, yeah, so we pick up the frequencies using emotion. It turns into action. All right. Our perception. Okay, so basically that's how we think, okay? That is how we think. So our senses, they pick up information. So our eyes pick up information. Our ears pick up information. It all goes into our brain where we retain it like a computer system for memory purposes. And then it converts then from the brain into action and emotion. Now, quickly, I just want to quickly say as well. See, I was going to say it and then I forgot. I do that all the time. Spirit! All right. Okay, so... all right, so that's how we think, okay? So, because it's very important, so just stay with me. Okay, energy is important because it is responsible for how you see the world. Energy creates a perception, individual perceptions. So every single person has come across different energies. You know how, like, people say things like, like they'll say, oh, they grew up in the same household, how could people be so different? From the minute you take your first breath, you're actually absorbing whatever you see is different to what someone else sees from the minute that, so you instantly, we are different. Instantly. It doesn't matter about the conditionings and all those types of things. I mean, they do play a huge role. But every single person has a unique perception because their perceptions come from their senses. These are our senses that are on our face, like our eyes, our nose, ears. So we are the ones collecting that information and going into the brain. So that means that we are all unique, no matter how the same we can all be. We are all very, very different. Okay. So... so why is it important anyway? So what's the big deal about it? I think the big deal about it is the fact that health at the moment is right at the forefront of everybody's mind, isn't it? For this COVID, I'm not going to say nonsense, I'll let you all make your own judgment, but with everything going on at the moment, it's really putting health at the forefront of pretty much our lives. So how do we keep our health in check? What is the most important thing about our health? Well, energy. because as much we have an energetic body, okay, we've got those senses. We also have a energetic system that runs through our body as well. We're aware of our senses, but we've also got an energetic system as well that runs through. We know about our glands and all the different, I literally will get my book. I've written all of this stuff down, but I'm not going to go into all of that stuff because I cannot remember names of things, but I can definitely explain it all to you without big words. Like, who's remembering big words and stuff like that? If you really need to learn and the concept and grasp the idea about energy and how it can change your life, you're not going to need the big words, okay? Because it's about knowing. It's about knowing it, understanding, okay? Understanding. Okay, so why is it important and how can it change our life? Well, this is how it goes. So, if we collect negative energy, that is going to fill what's negative energy? So, if our house is all smelly and we've kicked our toe and actually I just hit my finger and it's really sore, and the last person you talk to is whinging and complaining, and then you have a look at your bank account and someone's taken $70 out, just like negative, you're going to get really pissed off. Like, it's just going to be like, look at that piece of hair sticker. But I mean, the more negative, it sucks you down like a vortex, okay? And it plays havoc on your emotions, because if every time you have your senses pick something up, if it's negative, if it's a low vibration, if it's bad, it's going to send the signal to your brain, and then it's going to convert into action and emotion. What happens when something happens that makes you so angry? Your action is to lash out and do things. Your emotions are anger, isn't it? See, this is the thing. We need to stop we need to actually get a balanced energy field. If we have a balanced energy field, then when we get angry, because anger is healthy, because if you don't get angry, you very rarely make change, because we get stuck in a comfort zone. See, anger is an important emotional response. It's for a purpose. It's to create change. But if everything's negative, and you get angry, you are able to, like seriously, people don't wake up and become murderers, okay? Like, maybe the odd bad seed, but no. It's usually because of the perception that they've picked up over the lifetime of the energies. So, and if you're in a low vibration and you're not even a bad person, like no sleep, if you just say, this is a perfect example, because you can find people in jail that have murdered people over the same sort of thing, so this is the truth, okay? Someone that's like, there's been people that have had no sleep and they've just killed people. It's like killed someone because they've just gotten into that much of a rage because their body has just been so out of balance. They haven't been eating properly. They haven't been sleeping properly. They haven't been, they've been around negativity. All these types of things can draw you into an emotional explosion, even though that isn't the person that you are. Like, we wear a suit to be a certain person, like, here I go. I know I'm not going to get off subject because that's what I do. I'll start rambling on. But okay, so very, very important. So we hear people talking about mind, body and soul. How do we feed our mind, body and soul properly? What does it really mean? It means feeding it with energy, and the right kind of energy. So our mind needs to be fed with positive energy. Our and the way we keep connected and grounded is through nature. So we ground ourselves through nature, but we stay of a high vibration because that way our bodies, it's kind of like a plant, okay? It's like a plant. A plant will be in the ground, and where it is, and that's got to go looking for nutrients. That's why its roots go down and they grow, and they, you can't see what's going on under the ground, but they're actually looking for nutrients to feed the high vibration. It's not going to be looking for poisonous bad stuff down there. Okay, so to ground yourself, you need to actually be around nature, but you also need to make sure that you're eating good quality food. You need to make sure you're getting enough sleep. You need to make sure that you're hydrated. You need to make sure that you're speaking kind words, or high frequency words, high valued words, good words, kind words, things of a higher vibration. You should also be, and if you're fine, and being around people that are high vibrational too, that are going to match your vibration. Because if you're around people that are constantly, just tugging on your energy, that's not okay. And it's okay for you to bypass that person, just like a root in the ground that's going to look for nutrients so that the tree can grow, or the flower or the plant can grow. It's going to bypass anything that's not good for it, okay? Because it's how it's supposed to be. Like a human being, we aren't supposed to be of a low vibration, because that's how we get sick. We get sick. It actually disturbs our energetic system. So the energetic system that runs inside of us starts to buzz and shake, and all sorts of things go wrong. That's how you end up with things like anxiety, things like depression, things like actual physical illnesses. Like if your energy system, this is my theory and my theory only, so I'm not a doctor, so don't go off what I'm saying, but this is my theory anyways as far as cancer is concerned, that it's all related. Because if you've got an energetic disruption within your system, because what is cancer? Cancer is the cells flipping and turning in the opposite direction. So that's a disturbance within the energy. It's gone the opposite way. Okay, I've got a better way to explain it, but that's not what I'm here to actually talk about at the minute. But if you'd like to talk to me on anything, about anything like that, let me know. But, okay, so what else was I going to say? Okay, so where were we? Yeah, so it's so important that we have high vibrational things, like high frequency energy, high energy things that are of high energy value. Low energy value, what is that? That is people that are swearing at you all the time, or that is physical abuse, or we're talking as a human being. So I mean, being in a work environment where people are horrible, being treated unfairly, things like that. That's all negative vibration. And if you are doing that to other people, then you're not only creating that on someone else's life, you're actually doing it to yourself as well. You're bringing your own vibration down. So these people that go out of their way to go and hurt other people and upset other people, they're actually hurting themselves, because energy is energy. So you have to have it to give it to have someone else receive it. So you are basically hurting yourself if you're a meanie. So stop being a meanie if you're a meanie. If you're not a meanie, I don't think any of the people that are watching in my collective would be mean. But anywho, it's very important to watch your actions, because it's like, the reason I wanted to make this video and talk to people that know about energy and watch tarot and do tarot is because it is so important to take the fact that you know about energy. You can read energy very, very well. Like, that's your intuition, and it's awesome. But I don't know, I'm just feeling like pulling a card for some reason. It's really, but let's do it. Let's just follow what Spirit wants me to do. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. We got healing and judgment. It's time, guys. It is time. Like, Okay. Now that popped out on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to read that in a minute because that's obviously significant as well. All right. So we've got healing and judgment that just wanted to come out for some reason. We need healing. The whole world needs healing. You guys, us, we're the ones that are going to be able to help people. Because if I'm reading there's 350 million people that have got anxiety and 50 like, that's not okay. It's energetic. While the pharmaceutical companies, I'm not picking on any, I'm not saying anything, okay, don't shoot the messenger. But let's be real. They're making billions and billions and billions of dollars off people. We don't even know if they're making people better or sick. Yes, they're helping people. A lot of people are benefiting. Of course they are. And it's a great thing. But we need to really, really discern what is actually good for us and what isn't. And we also need to discern, that, like I was talking about frequency, okay, and vibration and what's good for us and what's not good for us. We could, like, you've got all these people, how do I stay healthy? And you've got all these people doing fitness programs and multivitamins and all this stuff, all these different programs and different ways and blah, blah, blah. When it all comes down to energy, and it all is you. You have the ability. You, us, we all have the ability. We all have the senses. The senses pick up the information. It's up to us. See, we're not the plant. We're not the plant that stays there and looks for the root. We've got legs, so we can move around. We're lucky enough because we can find the right environment for ourselves. We can move around and, you know. So I'm just having a look to see if I can see how long I've been talking for because I'm so goddamn blind. Wait up. That's so funny. What? I literally cannot even see, so that would be like 20, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to just keep on talking. So, mind, body and soul. Well, this is very important, guys, this message. And then I pull up healing and judgment. Judgment. We've been judging wrong. We need to turn it around, okay? This has got to be, we've got to heal. And the only way that we can heal is energy. And you guys know how real energy is. You guys. I'm talking to my tarot community, okay? So everyone in the tarot community that works with energy or works with your intuition, you understand that energy is real, okay? And it is fluid. And everything is energy. Okay, for example, this candle here. It just when it's sitting there, people think, well, that's got no energy. It's not alive. It's just sitting there. Well, it does have energy, okay? Because, for example, for starters, when you look at it, that's a frequency of colour, okay? Now, that colour affects the brain and sends a signal to the, and when I smell it, that smells delicious. That sends a signal straight. That's another frequency, that candle. That candle is a whole lot of energy, believe me, okay? So everything has energy, everything, whatever you surround yourself with, whatever you're looking at. That's why I like to have a lot of greenery around because green is great for the heart chakra, okay? The frequency within the heart space. And the colour, it's the colour that actually sends a signal to your brain, okay? This is the frequency. The same as, like, I love my yellow little jumpsuit, my little happy suit. And actually yellow does make you smile, doesn't it? It's like, it is a happy colour. And I can see the star in that yellow there, so it's been, oh my God, and look, High Priestess in reverse. This is me letting go of the secrets of the universe. No, this is Spirit telling me to tell you guys, so, yep. No more holding back. Communication! I'm here, my loves. I'm here to help. No more anxiety, depression, aggression. You know how we get rid of it, guys? We get that awareness. And you know, well, if you don't, now you do. So you've got to ground yourself. Be grounded and be present. How do we be present? We just, you can just stop and focus on something. I'll give you a quick grounding exercise. If you've never done grounding before, here's something for you quickly. All right, hang on, I'll just, all right, so the hand. So, put your hands out. I like to do this one actually because we're always got to put our hands out to receive the goodness and the gratefulness of the Lord. Okay, so, hands out. Then, okay, so you recognize that you got your hands down. Just rest them on your lap. And then just go about your day. Go about your business, whatever. And then when you realize that you've moved your hands, like try and keep them there, okay? Subconsciously keep your hands there. Like just see how long it takes before you actually move them. And then that is how long your attention span lasts. So then that can teach you exactly how you can work on it and how long your attention span is anyway. It's very important to look into those things. If you ever want to message and find out anything, you most certainly can. I just want to help as much as I possibly can because I know that it's a tough time for everybody, and just taking notice and being aware of those little things as far as energy is concerned. Like if you're going and eating a massive Big Mac meal, and then you've slept all day and because too much sleep's not good as well. So too much and not enough. So it's got to be balanced. Everything has to be balanced, guys. Okay, so, and then, yeah, just say you've done that. You've eaten rubbish. You know, you've just gone and had a big argument with someone. You know, that's negative vibration. If that happens repeatedly, then that's how you get yourself into anxiety and depression. Also, anxiety can also be triggered from a response that got locked up in here. Remember how I was saying earlier on that as soon as your body picks up the energy, your senses pick up the information, it retains it in your brain like a computer. Okay, so once it picks it up and retains it, then it turns into action and emotion. So if your senses start feeling a feeling of something that reminded you of something that triggered an emotional response, could have been well back, could have been before you were even old enough to remember the situation. It can make you feel all sorts of ways and you don't know why, and it's like, whoa, why do I feel like that? That is a response because of a stored emotion, okay? Okay, so, what else did I want to talk about? I cannot believe, right? I'm just going to put this video out because I am... Every time I get told to do it and I don't do it, I get in trouble. Okay, so, by spirit. So, I'm going to try my hardest here to read this because I'm blind as a bat, but I know it popped out for a reason because, look, it's not even... I can't believe Healing and Judgment. That's crazy. All right, so I'm going to read this. Oh, no, hang on, wait up. I'm going to literally try to, but the luck of it, oh my gosh. Oh. Well, anyways, I'm so sorry. I will write it out and I'll put it in the description box, or I can put it up close to the screen actually, so you might be able to read it yourselves, possibly. Well, you can pause it there if you can get in and see that. All right. Anyways. But yeah, guys, I have ramble-jambled on. I hope you got some sort of information out of that. But I really do want to make another video about, because Spirit is just like full on. It's all about this energy to me. It's all about the energy healing, and they're not really letting up. And I feel as though I've got to put the information out to you guys as I'm learning about it all myself, okay? Because that's all we're doing. We're all growing and we're learning and we're evolving. And we've got to share the information that we receive through Spirit so that we can help each other. So, yeah, every single thing is energy. So, like, even your, like, food is seriously important, and I'm going to make a video about the food. Hang on, just 2 seconds. I'm going to grab something. I don't know if I can see. I've so got to find my glasses. This is ridiculous. That I wanted to hold up. Sorry guys, sorry. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I just wanted to, you guys, if you like these, I don't know where you can get them from, but I definitely recommend everyone go and get one. Go and get one of these. Okay, it is a it's by Stephan Mager, and it's the Chakra Guide. And if you don't have one, get one. If you don't know anything about chakras, definitely get one of these because they're a great beginner's tool. I definitely recommend because it will kind of introduce you to chakras, basically the energetic system that we're talking about. And if we can start to take care of our energetic system and start acknowledging what our senses are picking up, and start to have a little bit more awareness, and so that we can direct it, then we will start to be able to live a happier and healthier life. And it doesn't matter what we've got. It doesn't matter where we are in the world. It really is important about, having the knowledge and being able to then direct what you put in place for you to perceive. Because if we're just blindly being given all this information and conditioned to think a certain way and behave a certain way, all these cultural different ways and conditioning and directions from other people, no, we need to be able to go within, understand ourselves, understand awareness of ourselves and our own energy system, and get our own perception. Okay, because our perception has come, a lot of our perception has come from TV, from when we were kids, and a lot of it has been actually directed to lead and guide us in a certain way. And from what I'm saying, it's leading us not to good vibrations, it's leading us to negative vibrations, okay? It's leading us down to the devil and not up to God. I always say, devil is evil, God is good. If we lose the rights to our body and our opinions and the way we think and the way we feel and all those types of things, then, well, what happens then? So it's really, really important that we all get aware. Because if we have our own personal awareness and we understand how we think and where we get our perception from, then we can start making changes. And we can start understanding a little bit more about why we feel the way we feel, why we think the way we think, where it comes from, how we can change it. Habits, for example. If you've got a bad habit and you're like, okay, so I'm going to have to go in to where I first had that experience that I loved, or that kept bringing me in to do it, or some people do it through like whatever reason people start any sort of habits. I mean, habits, everyone pretty much, most people have certain habits. Like some people are addicted and have just habitually. Sarah, don't make me say a word I can't even bloody pronounce. Habitually, some people habitually worry. It's a habit. It's like they're constantly worrying about this, that, and everything else, that if they just stopped, they'll be like, hang on, what can I worry about? What can I worry about? Like they'll look for something to worry about. It's kind of like a withdrawal. Like if people give up cigarette smoking, it's like a withdrawal. Like that. Like worry can be just as addictive as cigarettes, or there's just examples aplenty. But yeah, you kind of starting to kind of follow what Bonbon's trying to kind of put out there. It's really, really super important, guys, because yeah, it's a spiritual warfare out there. It's a spiritual warfare, and this is the fact of the matters. And it's up to us to choose the high vibration, the high road. And the only way we can do that healthily is by staying grounded and by being aware. Okay? So, point blank awareness to our senses and to our energetic body. So I'm going to make another video about our energetic body, and I will run through it just using this book because I want it to be simple for people. I don't want things to be all this technical jig and jagging, okay, because it doesn't need to be. It's all about people getting healthy and happy. And yeah, there's just too many people on medication or too many people that are that don't want to be on it. Too many people with anxiety, depression, and not happy, just genuinely miserable. And it doesn't matter what you've got or where you are in the world. That's not fair for anybody. I don't feel as though anyone should be feeling like that. So anyway, I'm going to leave it with you guys because I've been just talking and talking and talking, and that is what I'm good at. It's so funny because I stay quiet for like long periods of time, guys, believe me. So when I do speak, but anyway, I'm going to upload this video, and I hope somebody got something good out of it, and I hope you can actually just talk to people about it. Look into it more yourself. Energy healing is like, I know a lot of you guys are into the energy healing. That's why I wanted to make this video, because it's just so important, and we need to we really need to start putting it out there into the world so that people can start healing internally, because, whoa, it's a shit show out there, guys. It's a shit. Oh, bless. Anywho, I love you all, and my name is Empress Bonbon, okay? So if you ever want to drop me a line, you can. I would absolutely love that. And I'm going to make some more videos. This is going to be my first one out there. I did make a couple of videos, like star sign videos. I think it was probably a year ago or so, or more even. And I just everything was going on. It was just too much. But now it's like I was having grandbabies, and oh God, got it on me. And he said, okay, I will. And he did. So anyways, here I am back again to start doing some more videos. I'm just going to pull one more card actually before we go, because I love you guys. Oh my gosh. Wait, listen, this is not even a freak. So that card, that's the only one in there. The only one, all right? So there is a serious message, definitely. Yep. I need to communicate what this says on this card. So I'm going to actually write it in the description box below this video, okay, so that you can read it. There's definitely something in that. All right, something to do with the crown chakra. We've got to take notice. All right, so there's communication coming in about that. All right, Spirit, is there another card, please, for my viewers? Just anything, any single card that you would like to add to what I've been saying. Anything extra that you would like to add? Anything extra? Okay, I'm being told. Okay, I'm being actually... Alright guys, there's your card. Take control. We as a community of energy, people that work with energy, we need to really, really, really start teaching the people about energy and how important energy is. Okay guys, because this is serious. Like, this has been, Spirit's been on my butt for like 3 years. I have got books and books and books and studies and studies and studies, okay, and it was all led from Spirit. So actually before we go, yeah, take control. Spirit's been telling me, Bonnie, get out and do it now. It's like, who cares? You don't like, because I'm like, oh, like, I don't like going out in front of cameras and stuff like that. But it's not about me. It's not about my background or how I sound, my voice. It's about the information. Okay? It's about the information. It's about getting out there, and it's about letting people know that you don't have to be miserable. You know, there's been suicides. There's been just that many things that could be solved by just the understanding, okay, of energy. You peeps out there who understand about energy and you are helping people and working with energy, all you energy healers and all that, amazing. I absolutely love all you guys, and I fully believe in your work because I know that energy is real, and I think we need to expand in the way of everyday life, okay? Because once we start understanding about keeping on the... Actually, no, I've got more. Oh, shit, sorry. Sorry, guys, that just fell down because I don't have a stand or anything. I've literally just got my phone sitting there on a bench. All right, wait up. All right. I don't know why they're going to grab this. All right. Okay, so here we go. All right. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to even see this, but this is just a scribble of mine, but I'm going to try and explain what this is. Okay, so this is energy being balanced. This is balanced energy, okay? But how do we keep balanced is by staying grounded. Keeps us in our lower. And what... Hold up. What have I written here? Okay. But see what I mean? Like, Spirit just gets me to grab the board, grab my pens and start giving me information and stuff, and I'm meant to give this information to you guys, okay, so that you guys can, you know, give it out to the world as well, because it's super important. Okay, I don't know why he's got me to get this board up. It's just wait, let me just think. Spirit, what? I've already spoken about high and low vibration and keeping the balance. Oh, okay. Spirit wants me to explain something about... Okay, so... When you're too high vibrational, okay, no one is too high vibrational. If you're too high vibrational, then you're just as bad, you're just as dangerous or a danger as someone that's really, really super low vibrational, okay? Because, okay, so that's really, really important to understand that. Spirit is telling me. We're hardwired for survival, okay? So we are hardwired for survival. Part of survival is being grounded. Being grounded, because when we're grounded, we have discernment, okay? When we're grounded, we have discernment. We are more connected to our innate ability, which is instinct, because our human instincts comes from us being grounded. Wow, okay, Spirit. So, but our connection to source, energy, and is very important as well. So the higher chakras are just as important as the lower chakras. We need balance. We definitely need that balance. And how do we get the balance? The balance is by being aware of the frequencies that you're choosing or that you're picking up. So if you're in a bad environment, get the hell out of it, because you're creating yourself to get sick. If you're constantly doing, like, if constantly eating rubbish, constantly being an asshole to people, speaking horrible and being a real wanker, you're literally going to just keep going down. I mean, we're not always going to be nice, and we don't have to take people's crap either, because at the end of the day, we've got that lower half, our lower vibration, to keep us safe. It's where our safety comes in, our fight and flight, and our passion and drive, and our ego that can be healthy. Our ego needs to be healthy. There's a healthy ego, there's an unhealthy ego. Okay, so it's very important to find the balance between all of those things, okay? All right, so my loves, I am going to leave it with you there. I have said that already 20,000 times. No, I love to exaggerate, but come on, guys. It's a high vibe to be fun and happy and lovely, so that's what I'm going to try and be. And hope you all resonate with me, and come back and maybe subscribe to my channel, check out a few more things that I've got to say. And yeah, it'd be really good to see you guys back. Yeah, hit the like and subscribe. That way I can get my message can go out to other people, hopefully. And the more the better. And not everyone's going to understand the way I put things out, but maybe you guys would be able to put it out in a different way, to get more people to understand. So if you understand me, you can work on it yourself, and then you can put it out in your way, and so forth and whatnot. But it's super, super important information. I'm super connected to my spirit team. They are with me every single day of my life, as is God and Jesus. I love my brother, Jesus, my Father in heaven, and spirit. My spirit team is just absolutely amazing. And yeah, so I love you guys, and hopefully I shall see you on my page or my channel once again another time. Bye.